Welcome to the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Texas A&M's return team will have that offense backed up. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Gators offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
To throw, it's Mertz. Finds his target down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Gators want to crank the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Badger. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's got the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They keep attacking through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Now on the option. Now the toss. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking for room. It's Moss. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give to the back. Running with power. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. He wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to pass, it's Reed. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Owens. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. The give is to Smith. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to pass, it's Mertz trying to get to it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Handoff to the single back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Texas A&M 3, Florida 0.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the lead.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And they can't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense is scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Tulsa rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week.
Quickly to the tight end.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Movement here from the tight end. Give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Discards a man. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Mertz. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Complete downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the 1st. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Gators in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Mertz. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He finds his man, and they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They move the tight end all over. The inside handoff.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, 4th and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas A&M 17, Florida 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Looking for a crease to the left. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Gators will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Caught over the middle. It's Muhammad. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Working on the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now on 1st down from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. The aerial assault continues. That's caught. It's Smith. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Setting up the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass on second down. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Handoff from the gun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Gators will hustle to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
After the run, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires it incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Mertens. Back open in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Reed. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
From the gun, give on the inside. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown Gators! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got them bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll throw it on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He lets it fly. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Touchdown, Florida! What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
14.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Texas A&M going up tempo. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll try the counter. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Unloads it left. Fires Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll give it to Johnson. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Run in the red zone. It's Moss. The offense coughs it up. And the defense got it. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now, you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Line gets set. 1st down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Gators are flying down the field.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Line getting set on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. He wants to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
It's now 4th and goal.
He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gator.
They decided to go for it on fourth down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on fourth down, it's a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.